it's Betsy, and today we have a fun video. We're gonna go over how to tie-dye white cotton mask. Now, this isn't a vinyl tutorial, but we are going to do a vinyl tutorial on how to put vinyl on these on Wednesday. But what you're gonna need for today's tutorial is your tie-dye kit, which this is a Tulip brand tie-dye kit. I purchased this on Amazon. It was $29.99. It has everything you need in this kit. So what I like about this is you have all of your colors of tie-dye, but then also in this bag you've got a table cover, instructions, rubber bands, gloves, the whole 9 yards. Your masks, which I just ordered some plain white cotton masks on Amazon. And then I also use rubber bands Ziploc bags, because once I dye them, I place them in it. Other than the supplies that are required, you're just gonna need some water. Warm water to mix in with your dyes, and cold water, just regular water, to saturate your masks. Now, if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I will show you how to do this. So, as you can see, I have my tabletop covered in a plastic trash bag. I have a bucket of water here, and then I have all my tie-dyes spread out. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and wet my masks. Now, we don't want these sopping wet, we just want them damp. So I just put them in the water, and I'm going to go ahead and wring them out some. So, get as much of the excess water as you can. Now, the water just kind of helps the tie-dye spread into the fabric. So, I mean, if it's wetter, you're just going to have more pastel colors. Now, one thing I don't like about these tie-dyes, and I probably should have marked these bottles, but these are from my old set. I have a new one, which I'm showing in the intro. So let's go ahead and move that out of the way. But they've already been filled up with water and shaken well. And we've got our rubber bands, and we're just going to play with a couple of different designs. So the first thing we're going to do is, I think we're going to do one that is more of a folded design. And just put some rubber bands on it. I don't know how many we're gonna do on camera, but this is just to kind of show you how to do it, because tie-dye is so easy and so fun. And it's something you can easily get the kids involved with too. And this will kind of give you more of an accordion pattern. So that looks good to me. I have a fork right here to do a spiral design. Spirals are always fun, and we might do a couple of those. So once you do your spiral, and masks are a little bit more difficult to do than just your standard t-shirt, because your standard t-shirt has a lot more space on it. So just rubber band it up. And you can, as I said, you can get these masks off of Amazon, just plain white cotton mask. Cotton mask work the best. So again, rubber banding. And one side always looks better than the other, just to let you know. And the rubber bands kind of help keep your dye in certain places. So I think this one I'm going to do the accordion fold just horizontally instead of vertically. Okay. And we're going to do 2 rubber bands on it. And typically the tie-dye kits, like that tulip kit that I showed you, that came from Amazon. It was $29.99 for it. and it has your table covering, a plastic bin, all your dies, gloves, rubber bands. So you've got a lot of different things you can play with. And then I think a couple we're just gonna do kind of splotchy, because why not? So I've got those laid out, and I have a bucket, but I don't know if I'm gonna use the bucket, and I have Ziploc bags to put them in once they're dyed. So I'm gonna cover my hands with the tie-dye gloves. And these, as I've said, I've used before because I've used this set of tie-dye before, but I didn't want to show this at the beginning of the intro. And we love to tie-dye in our household, so having extra tie-dye material is not bad. But the biggest issue that I have with this is whenever you don't know what colors you're using. So I think I'm gonna start on this one with some limey green spots. Then I'm gonna take a bright blue and kind of go around each of those. Take a yellow, I think this is a yellow, kind of fill in a little bit of the excess. Okay, so I like how that one looks. So now I'm going to take one of my Ziploc bags and pick it up and seal it up, because I have found that when you seal them up like this and just let them sit, it really helps the dye permeate the fabric. So I think on this one we're gonna go use some pink, but do make sure you fill your dye bottles with warm water. It helps permeate the fabric better. In this one, as you can see, I'm just going splotchy. Ooh, I like that look. It reminds me of a watermelon. So I think I'm going to take some black dye. And you can kind of tell what the colors are by the tops of the caps, but not completely. And that's what kind of makes it fun, is you get to play. Okay. Again, put it in the bag. Now this one, since it's an accordion fold, we're gonna choose a couple of colors. I think I'm gonna do blue-green on this. We're gonna do green on the edge. And I think I'm gonna do green again. I think Caden would like this because he likes blues and greens. And then we're gonna put blue. Okay. Grab us a Ziploc. Oop, I got some blues and greens on that one. It's okay. So I think for this one, I'm going to big black splotches. And black is one of those colors that kind of helps hide if you get any other colors in the wrong spot. And I think I'm going to use the red. Just to kind of fill in all the blank white spots. Doesn't that kind of remind you of a ladybug? And then for Wednesday's tutorial, we will put some HTV on these. Today is just learning how to put the dye on. and then we will show you the rest of it. Okay, so this one I think I want to do pink and purple. So I think I want to do the outsides of this accordion fold pink. There you go. And then I think I'm going to do the inside purple. Perfect. Grab a Ziploc. Okay. Now let's do some of the pinwheel ones. So I think I'm gonna do this one green on two sides. I'm trying to keep them kind of simple, and then we'll do some pink. Over there. Okay. Grab another Ziploc. And I have dyed my fingers, so I'm sure you'll see that. There we go. Drop it in. Okay. And then last but not least, our last pinwheel. So I think let's do, this is like a corally peach shade. So let's go ahead and put that all on one edge. Okay. Then I think I want to do the bright blue. Just let that go in there. And that's kind of the fun of it, is you get to kind of mix and match and see what works and what doesn't. I think I want to use some yellow. Okay, and I think I'm going to use some green, some limey green. So, there we go. We got them all dyed. I'm gonna put this in the Ziploc bag, and whenever they are finished, I will show you the end results. Here is what my masks look like after they've been sitting in the sun all day. I like to keep them in the Ziplocs. I'm not going to unroll them all. If you want to see how they all came out, check out the video on Wednesday. But we'll just open up one of the spirals, which looks like this from the top portion, because plus I don't want to get myself filthy. One of the things I typically do is after these are unwrapped, I'm gonna bring them home, wash them, dry them. Make sure you do not wash them with soap that has fabric softener in it. Dry them and then bring them back up here, because Wednesday we are going to decorate them all with some fun designs using the HTV stretch, which, by the way, is our weekly wow sale this week. It is on sale for $4.95. They're 12 by 19 inch sheets. They are great. If you're looking for stretch vinyl, right now is a great time to pick it up. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one and remove the rubber bands. And even though the rubber bands are dyed, you can use them again. So let's open this one up. Look how good that looks. I cannot wait to decorate that. You can see the steam rising off of it, or I can, maybe y'all can. So remember, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Tuesdays are live at 5. We answer questions and just have a good old time. So don't forget about the weekly wow sale. I guess that's it. So we shall see y'all on tomorrow. Bye.